Yes. So look at March 1st. The prices are opening above previous day low. Sorry, previous day high. So after the prices are opening above previous day high, check the candles are taking some time. After touching the 20 SMA, the real trend starts. So this is a perfect example of a gap up market. The candles will take some time to react. When is the gap down market? March 5. March 5 இல்லையே. March 5 is above previous day low. I need below previous day low.
Okay, sir.
Now look at February 21st. It is a gap up market. It is opening above previous day high. So after it's opening above previous day high, look at the volatility. The candles are coming down, then again going up, and again it's coming down. And finally, you are getting a proper trend above 20 SMA. Clear? So here you will not short because it is inside, it is taking support at CPR. Whereas here you will go for a long. I hope you are following me. You will not take a short position here because CPR is there. Whereas here you will take a long position. So clear? So the candles are taking a lot of time to respect the technicals. And again here also, February 16, the market is, this is previous day high. The market is opening above previous day high. And look at the market. It is taking a lot of time. Probably you will take a long position here only. Clear? Here, long. Here also you can take a long. Okay, so you have to give some time for the candles. Gap up, gap down.
What I've noticed is when there is a gap for the move, and then it starts moving on the upside.
Okay.
Or either way, it's a gap up, and sometimes it just starts going slowly on the top. It goes very slowly, right? The candlestick one, but the entire day keeps on moving on the top. Yeah, not consolidated.
It's going up slowly.
Very slowly it goes, right? I see that the premiums don't increase at all. The Nifty I've seen, Bank Nifty I'm not sure. But Nifty, I see that even if I've taken a position on the call, it stays almost the same. You don't make really the rate that it has gone, you don't see a movement in that. So in that case, what do we do?
If the premiums are not increasing and if the prices are going up, then there is no point in sitting in that particular trade. Yes, close the trade.
Day trade cabinet easier
5 minutes la dhaan main gap up gap down 5 minutes la dhaan focus பண்ணு.
to 5 minutes எந்த டேல கேப் அப் ஆயிருக்குன்ற டேட் இதுல சார்ட்ல பார்த்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம்
இல்ல இதுல கூட பார்க்கலாம். இதுல
நவம்பர் 29.
So check February 2. February 2 it is a huge gap up market. So basically the candles are taking some time to respect the technicals. Instead of saying candles are taking some time to respect the technicals, we can consider like we have to wait for a long time for the candles to show the direction. Other days we will get a rough idea when the candles are closer to 2050 or when the candles are closer to 200 SMA. We get a rough idea. But whenever the prices are far away from previous day high or far away from previous day low, you have to give more time for the candles to settle down. February 7 தானே இப்ப பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா? Yes. So February 7 also a gap up market, and finally you can see the prices started to come down. So probably where you will take a short, where you will initiate a position, maybe around this particular level you will take a short. There you will take a short, here you will take a short. But please remember 2050 is not in a proper alignment. So either you can avoid or take with less quantity. I hope you're all clear with the gap up, gap down market and how you have to tackle that. Don't jump into the trade immediately. Now let us mark the important levels. So Bank Nifty is beautifully bouncing from hourly 200. Right? So we can consider that hourly 200 and even daily 50 SMA is there. So hourly 200 SMA and daily 50 SMA both are acting as a support. So daily 50 SMA as well as hourly 200 SMA both are acting as a support. So now what we will do, as far as 5 minutes 2050 is acting as a resistance, we should not take a long position. 50 is providing, daily 50 is providing support, the market can go up. Hourly 200 is providing support, the market can go up. But the market will not go up if 5 minutes 2050 are adamant and if they are giving resistance. Yesterday 5 minutes 2050 did not give resistance, but unexpectedly 200 gave resistance out of syllabus. We did not expect 200 will act as a resistance. So same way, as far as this 5 minutes 20, 50 and 200 is acting as a resistance, we cannot take a confident long position. So today we are having a medium size CPR, not a narrow CPR, a medium size CPR. So maybe we can expect some trending market. Let's see, last day. சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி கடைசி பாலுக்கு 6 அடிக்க வேண்டிய சிச்சுவேஷன். So let us open maybe 2 strikes OTM for both call and put. So 47,000 call and 46,600 put. punch the trade. Now I will talk about a little bit of psychology, how you can look at the charts and how you can make a better trade decision. I will tell for 5 minutes chart. Maybe you can apply it in hourly chart, or you can apply. Hello. So I will discuss the psychology in 5 minutes chart. Maybe you can apply it in hourly chart, or you can apply it in daily chart, and you can understand it further. You can backtest it further. Okay. This is not a strategy, or this is not any new concept, just a psychology, how I will look at the chart. Okay. I repeat, this is not a strategy. So don't ask any questions related to this. This is a bit of psychology, how I understand the market. Now, right from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, check 5 minutes chart and try to guess what you can understand. You can look at my screen, 5 minutes chart. I have applied 5 minutes chart with daily CPR. So maybe you can look at the screen and you can try to guess what you observe. So then, detail. I don't want one word answer. Down, up, bullish, bearish. I need a detailed answer. If you know, if you.
CPR,
Sir, நீங்க ஏதோ சொன்னீங்க.
below CPR.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொன்னது சொல்லுங்க.
Trend is down.
இல்ல நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொன்னதுதான் கரெக்ட். நான் திரும்ப கேட்கும்போது நீங்க தப்பா சொல்றீங்க. இல்ல Ravi Teja answer is right. Price was taking resistance at CPR. If you try to understand the psychology, see, market itself is a bull and bear psychology only. So all the 4 days, market is not able to trade above CPR. அதெல்லாம் மேலேயே போக முடியல, அப்படியே போனாலும் ஏதோ ஷாக் அடிச்ச மாதிரி திரும்பி வருது. Candles are unable to stay above daily CPR. This is the psychology. ஏன் அவனால மேல ஸ்டே பண்ண முடியல? So this is how you have to look at the psychology. இப்போ இந்த சைக்காலஜி வச்சு நான் எதுவும் பண்ண போறது இல்ல. இனிமே எனக்கு அவன் சிபிஆருக்கு மேல உட்கார்ந்தாலே போதும். இவ்வளவு நாள் அவனால உட்கார முடியல. So far the candles were not able to sit above daily CPR. Now today, if the candles are sitting above daily CPR, then I can consider bulls are taking control, right? This is the psychology. So this is applicable in every time frame. I am just showing you the glimpses in 5 minutes chart because I particularly focus on day trading. See, forget about descending CPR, virgin CPR. Why you guys are sitting in LKG, UKG, I don't know. We are sitting in PhD. We are doing a lot of research and we are doing a lot of R&D. Now you are telling, sir, A is for apple, B is for boy, C is for cat. Appa, Sami, நம்ம எங்கேயோ வந்துட்டோம். இன்னமும் யூடியூப் வீடியோவை பார்த்துட்டு virgin CPR, descending CPR பிடிச்சி தொங்கிட்டு இருக்காதீங்க. Okay, we are far ahead. Okay, consider the psychology. Sir, there is a descending CPR. Sir, candles are trading below previous day low. Eppa Sami, there is something which is not available in your naked eye. Look beyond your eyes. Okay, we are far ahead. So don't tell me this is these kind of small points. These are some additional points. That's all. So the psychology is you have to think in this way. ஏன் அவனால சிபிஆருக்கு மேல போக முடியல? Why whenever the candles are going above CPR, why it is not able to stay above CPR? This is how you have to understand. So next time when it stays above CPR, then It gives me the confidence to trust the bulls. Now today, if Bank Nifty is going above daily CPR, I will be alert. மறுபடியும் கீழே வரானா இல்லையா, இல்லனா சிபிஆர்ல உட்கார்றானா, I will check all these factors, right? And if I am confident that it is sitting above daily CPR, then I will go with the bulls. I will trust the bulls. All right. So this is the psychology which you can understand. Now, clear everybody, online as well as offline participants? So next time, when the candles are taking support at CPR, na appdi opposite a kekren. Now let's say when the candles are taking support at CPR. So this is day 1 and this is day 2 and this is day 3 and this is day 4. So next time when the candles are repeatedly taking support at CPR, what will be our understanding? Solunga. Uptrend. So it is not coming down. Now I will ask you, now the next month, let's say if the candles are taking resistance, what will be your thought process? So far the candles are not, so many months the candles were not able to come below CPR. Now this time it is trading below CPR and it is taking resistance at CPR. Then bulls lost strength. Purida? Now you understood, right? Now let me show you IRFC. Now look at IRFC. I'm showing daily chart with monthly CPR. As I said earlier, this is applicable in all the time frames. உடனே நான் 5 மினிட்ஸுக்கு தான் பார்க்கணுமா, டெய்லி சார்ட்டுக்கு தான் பார்க்கணுமான்லாம் கொஸ்டின் வரக்கூடாது. All the strategies which we discussed in all these 5 days is applicable in all the time frames. உங்களுக்கு short term I was talking about short term investing, right? I used to apply this in weekly CPR, hourly chart, and I use it for swing trading. I use it in daily CPR with 5 minutes chart, and I use it for day trading. So it's applicable in all the time frames. Clear? Now let me take another example. So yes, this is called as trend reversal, correct? இதுக்கு பேரு தான் trend reversal. Now let me show you Tata Motors. So Tata Motors is healthy. Clear? Now let's say if Tata Motors comes below monthly CPR, then what you will do? Bulls are losing strength and bears are taking control. So these are the small psychology. These are the small psychology which will help you to take some wise decision. So now let me tell you the same psychology in a different angle. So everybody understood this? This is a psychology, not a strategy. This is a psychology. Even if you look at this psychology, when you will take a trade, when the candles are coming to your fair price only. Correct? This is a psychology. This is an additional factor which boosts your confidence. All right. So now you understood this psychology. Now let me show you another psychology which is similar to this. Now let me turn off CPR and look at the moving averages for past 5 days. இப்போ உங்களுக்கே psychology வந்துரும். என்ன புரியுது? What do you understand by looking at the moving averages? Apply the same psychology, guys. Nothing rocket science. ஒவ்வொருத்தரா சொல்லுங்க, கூட்டத்துல கோவிந்தப்படாதீங்க. ஒவ்வொருத்தரா சொல்லுங்க ஸ்ரீவத் சார். ஏங்க 2050 போகாதீங்க, 200 அவ்வளவுதான். ஏன் அவனால 200க்கு மேல போக முடியல? அதுதான் சைக்காலஜி. 2050 கிடையாது சைக்காலஜி. இந்த இடத்துல 200 தான். பிகாஸ் மண்டே ஆல்சோ 200 கேவ் ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ். ஆன்லைன் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் கரெக்டா ஆன்சர் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. below 200, below 200 இல்ல, candles taking resistance at 200, அதுதான் correct. Candles are unable to go above 200. Even if the candles are going above 200, there is some force which is pushing the prices down. So Monday also the candles are unable to go above 200. On Tuesday also the candles are unable to go above 200. And even Wednesday somewhat closer. And even Thursday. Now I am turning on the CPR also. இப்போ புரிஞ்சுதா? Now this is applicable in all the time frames. So when you are doing a swing trading, this is also important. This is what called as psychology. இது strategy கிடையாது. இது நம்மளா சார்ட்ட பார்த்து நம்மளா அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறது. We have to understand by ourselves by looking at this chart. It's like, no, it's like you think like a detective. It's like you think like a CBCID agent. Clear? அவன் டெய்லி காலையில் எந்திரிச்ச உடனே வாக்கிங் போவான், 2 நாளா வாக்கிங் போகல, ஏன்? ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி டெய்லி அவன் வேலைக்கு போயிடுவான், டெய்லி அவன் ஆஃபீஸுக்கு போயிடுவான், ஆனா 2 நாளா அவன் இந்த பக்கம் ஆஃபீஸுக்கே வரல, ஏன்? ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் a question rises இல்ல. ஸோ சேம் வே every day it is taking resistance at CPR, every day it is taking resistance at 200. Why? So next time when it comes above CPR or next time when it comes above 200, it gives me some strong confidence to trust the bulls. இதுதான் சைக்காலஜி. அப்போ சைக்காலஜியை I can teach psychology like this only, but there is lot of psychology which cannot be explained. Now many people are asking why you took a trade here, why you took a trade there. Those are my psychologies and those are my experience which cannot be put into words. Clear? So today also the candles are taking resistance at CPR. Today also the candles are taking resistance at CPR and they are struggling at 20 SMA itself. So when I am planning to short I am planning to short below this 200 as hourly 200 SMA only. So I have drawn a line at hourly 200 SMA and I have applied it in 5 minutes chart also. I will tell when I will take a short. When the candles are taking resistance at this 200 SMA line in 5 minutes, at that time I will go for a short. Now I am not interested to go for a short at all. Now there will be a question like, sir, can I take a short position at 20 SMA till today low, till the 200 SMA line? Yes, you can go for a short. அதுதான் low probable trade. நான் முந்திரி கொட்ட மாதிரி நேத்து அப்படிலாம் ஷார்ட் பண்ணி தான் அடிபட்டு இப்போ உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கிறேன். So today I wanted to focus on high probable trade only. Clear? So today I will focus only on high probable trades and I am not interested to take a short right now. below weekly CPR and below daily CPR, it's a high probable trade, right? See, it's a high probable trade, but think about this 200 SMA also. If there is no 200 SMA, then we can go for a short there itself, no problem. I think we have to change the strikes. So let me change the strike prices for put option as well as call option. Again, 2 strikes OTM. So I have taken 46,800 call and 46,400 put. So you can see put has given a good spike. You could have taken you could have scalped some points if you have taken a short. Online participants, if the candle has to go up or if the candle has to come down, whose help is needed?
200 support. Sir, 2020.
உங்க வேகம் எனக்கு சோகம்.
20.
So if the candle has to go up or if the candle has to come down, whose help is needed? All right. So this is why we call as 20 is the 20 gives energy for the candles. I term it in this way. 20 SMA gives energy for the candles. So after this mentorship program is over, you can see a quiz session at the end. Okay. So there will be a quiz and you have to complete that. So at the end, you can see a quiz, right? So that quiz will be, I will publish that today evening. Okay. there 10 questions or 20 questions will be there. So you have to answer it. For candles, the fuel is over, exhausted. So 20 will give fuel for the candles. Now, if 20 is not having energy, if 20 is not helping the candles, who will help? Next, online participants. This is the next question in this quiz. So, if 20 is not helping the candles, who has to help the candles? All right. So, the answer is 50 SMA. So, basically, 50 gives energy for 20. Gives energy for candles as well as 20 SMA. ஒரு ஃபேமிலி இப்படிதானே இயங்கிட்டு இருக்கு. ஒரு பையனுக்கு ஏதாவது கஷ்டம்னா, பொண்ணுக்கு ஏதாவது கஷ்டம்னா அம்மா ஆறுதல் சொல்லுவாங்க. இப்ப அம்மாவுமே கஷ்டத்துல இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா அப்பா ஆறுதல் சொல்லுவாங்க. கரெக்டா? So same way. So for candles, 20 gives energy. If 20 itself is not having energy, if 20 is not providing support, if 20 is not providing resistance, then 50 will provide support or resistance. So basically 50 will give energy for the candles and 20 SMA. So this will be the next question. So now 50 is also not giving support or resistance for the candles. 50 is not helping the candles. Who should help? Correct. So both 20 and 50 are not having energy. Now the perfect example is hourly chart in Bank Nifty. So here 20 is giving energy. And here 50 did not have the energy. It gave energy for only 1 hour, right? So 50 also not having energy. So who should give energy? 200 should give energy. So this is like a chain of process. Candles மேல போகணும், அதுக்கு யார் வேணும்? 20 வேணும். இப்போ 20 மேல போறதுக்கு யார் வேணும்? 50 வேணும். 50 மேல போறதுக்கு யார் வேணும்? 200 வேணும். So basically 200 is the powerhouse. அதுல ஒரு in my quiz there will be a question, who is the powerhouse? 200 SMA. It's like a 200 SMA is like a transformer. It is the powerhouse. So online participants clear with who is providing energy for who? Take any stock, any instrument, you will find this any time frame, any stock, any instrument applicable in Indian market, US market, forex market, crypto market, commodity market, எல்லா மார்க்கெட்லயும், பாகிஸ்தான் மார்க்கெட்ல கூட. So there are students from Colombo Stock Exchange. I have many students in Sri Lanka also. So they are also applying our strategies in Sri Lankan market. I have lot of USP minutes. Candles were below 200. Right now also 2050 is above 200. Candles are below 200. So now what we can do, if we go and check February 29 in 5 minutes chart, we can understand today's market, correct? Yes or no? So now what I will do, let me go to 5 minutes chart and let me go to February 29, because both are almost similar. So if I check February 29, I can get a general idea like how the market can behave today. Even let me draw a small line at 200 SMA over here. So let us check that 200 SMA line in 5 minutes chart. So initially you can see in 5 minutes chart, the candles were repeatedly taking resistance, correct? The candles were, there was a huge fall. And again, 20 failed to act as a resistance. So this is the first point. Candles are below hourly 200. Am I right? See, please understand carefully. This is hourly 200 SMA. Initially, the candles were below 20 SMA. The 20 was giving resistance. But slowly 20 failed to act as a resistance. Correct? Appo enna artham? 50. Next candidate is 50. 50 should give resistance. Now 50 also failed to give resistance. So that's what I said just now. Candles will get energy from 20 and 50 only. Now here 20 is not having the energy to provide resistance. Here 50 is not having the energy to provide resistance. Both did not give resistance. Who should give resistance?
200.
And the candle started to go up, right? By the time the candle reached 200 SMA in 5 minutes chart, hourly 20 candles came above hourly 200, correct? Now you understood the psychology between two time frames. Candle has to go above 200 in hourly. And in 5 minutes chart, 2050 did not give resistance. So the candles went up. So today also same thing we can expect, correct? So now in 5 minutes chart, apply the same psychology. In 5 minutes chart, if I want 20 to act as a resistance. If 20 did not give resistance, then 50 should give resistance. If 50 did not give resistance, 200 is my target. Then I will go for a long above 50 SMA. If there is a bear candle at 20 SMA, I can go for a short. Chinna stop loss. Hit on agoda sandosham, paravalla. Immediately I will reverse my position and I will go for a long above 50 SMA. I will go for a small quantity short position at 20 SMA. Adu keela pochina, I will make money. But if it did not go up, I will lose a small money. And when it crosses 50 SMA, I will place double the quantity. I will increase my position and I will try to make money. So clear? Now you understood how to approach today's market. That's it. That's why I was not in a hurry to take short position at 20 SMA. Let's give more time for the candles. On February 29, when the candles went up in the afternoon session only. After 12:40 only the candles went up. So what does it mean? Basically, we have to give more time for the candles. The candles 2050 are like a family. அவங்க பொறுமையா டிசைட் பண்ணட்டும். அவங்க பொறுமையா டிசிஷன் எடுத்துட்டு வரட்டும். நம்ம வெளியே உட்கார்ந்துருப்போம். கிளியர்? அவங்க குடும்ப சண்டைக்குள்ள நம்ம போனோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. நமக்கு ஒரு அற விழும். கிளியரா? So it's like that. So we have to basically give more time for the candles and then we have to plan a trade. If 200 fails to give resistance, then like yesterday, then like day before yesterday, then like Monday, Tuesday, the candles will come down once again. The final resistance is 200 SMA. If 200 is also not giving resistance, then the market will go up. So whenever you encounter every day, there will be some example like this. You can go to historical chart and you can get a rough idea. So it will help you to take a decision clearly. Illana, enna agum? Monday உடைச்சிக்கிட்டே இருப்போம். இவன் 2-1 இவன் கீழே போறானா மேல போறானா என்ன
5 minutesல அது வந்து 200 க்கு கீழ தான் வந்து 2050.
Yes.
But 1 hourல வந்து 200 கீழ இருக்கும்.
சார் அந்த ரெண்டு டைம் ஃப்ரேமையும் ஒரு 10 நிமிஷம் உத்து பாருங்க. 20 கேண்டில்ஸ் எப்படி 20 உடைக்குது, அந்த இடத்துல அவர்லில என்ன எங்க இருக்கு, அது பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஐடியா கிடைச்சிடும்.
ஆர்கனைசேஷன் ரெஸ்டோர் பண்ணிக்கலாம் சார். ரெண்டு வழியில சொல்லிட்டு
ரெண்டு வரியில நான் என்ன ஹைக்கூ கவிதையா சொல்ல போறேன்? இது எவ்வளவு பெரிய ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜி, 2 வரியில சொல்ல முடியுமா என்னால? சாட்டம் வச்சீங்க
சொல்லி கொடுத்தீங்கல்ல, கன்சர்வேட்டிவ் அக்ரெசிவ், அதெல்லாம் அந்த கிரைட்டீரியா ஒரு சிம்பிள் லைன்ல சொல்லி
கஷ்டம் தான், முயற்சி பண்றேன். அப்படி சொல்ல முடியலன்னா ரெக்கார்டிங்ஸ் செக் பண்ணு. உங்களுக்கு ரெக்கார்டிங் ஆக்சஸ் கொடுத்துட்டேன், உங்களுக்கும் கொடுத்துட்டேன், உங்க 2 பேருக்குமே கொடுத்துட்டேன்.
பார்க்கும்போது அதனாலதான் நான் அதுல இருக்கு.
L&T, how's your L&T position, ma'am?
It fell a bit, but then it's taking a support.
How much loss it shows?
9,000.
9,000. Why you did not exit? Yes, yes. No.
Just exit off.
If you have taken a conservative trade, if the loss goes beyond 4K or 5K, immediately you have to cut it down.
Even if it takes a support zone.
No. That's what I said. Even if your stop loss is not hit. Now for L&T conservative, look at my stop loss. My stop loss should be technically below 20 SMA. Correct? But I cannot wait for that such a huge stop loss. So I have to cut it immediately. Same for Cipla. How much is your loss? You exited, right? Yes, that's all. That's what we have to do. That's how we have to do. Yes. So online participants, if you are not having recording access, please WhatsApp me your email ID. I will provide access. கேளுங்க நீங்க கேட்கலாமான்னு கேக்குறது இல்ல சொல்லுங்க.
The green candle, it should exactly sit on the SMA, இல்ல partially உள்ள வெளியில இருந்தாலும்
பரவாயில்ல, எடுக்கலாம்.
எக்ஸிட்க்கும் அந்த ரெட் கேண்டில் வந்து பார்ஷியலா இருந்தாலும் எடுக்கலாமா?
ஆமா.
இல்ல ஃபுல்லா கீழ வந்த பிறகு எடுக்கணும்?
இல்ல பார்ஷியலா இருந்தாலே எக்ஸிட் தான்.
அப்புறம் அந்த SMAக்கு பக்கத்துல அந்த when that R1 R2 comes there when the green candle comes also you should not take. Only when it sits on the SMA 20 you should take. Is that correct?
ஆமா.
Okay. The S1 பக்கத்துல இருக்கு கொஞ்சம் தூரம் தானே distance போட்டு we should not take. Okay.
See, Chandan, for investment, please don't ask me. It will become like a recommendation. I have already said all the conditions and criteria. If it satisfies, you take a trade. Please don't ask me for yes or no. I cannot tell yes or no. If you are doing analysis, you can share your analysis in a detailed manner. ICC bank, close meeting.
சார் இப்போ வந்து நம்ம ஒரு பொசிஷன் எடுக்கிறோம். சப்போஸ் ரெட் கேண்டில் வந்துருச்சுன்னா அதுக்கு மொமெண்டம் இல்ல அப்படின்றது. ஆமா. ஸோ திரும்பி எடுத்தாலும் அது வேஸ்ட் தான். திரும்பி அது 20 கிட்ட சப்போர்ட் கொடுத்தாலும் எடுக்கலாமா இல்லை எடுக்கக்கூடாது?
எடுக்கலாம்.
திரும்பி கிரீன்
அதுதான் சொல்றேன்ல, இப்போ நீங்க சார்ட் காமிச்சீங்க எந்த சிபிஆர் கீழ இல்ல மந்த்லி சிபிஆர் மேல இருக்கான். என் ஸ்கிரீனை பாருங்க. இப்படிதான் மிஸ்டேக் நடக்கும். பாருங்க, உங்க மிஸ்டேக்கை நான் கரெக்ட் பண்றேன். ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு நான் இருக்கேன், கரெக்ட் பண்றேன். நாளைக்கு நான் இருக்க மாட்டேன், கிளாஸ் கிடையாது அடுத்த வாரம். நீங்க அப்போ பெருசா லாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு உட்காந்துருப்பீங்க. புரியுதுங்களா? அதனால நான் கரெக்ட் பண்றேன். மந்த்லி சிபிஆர் மேல இருக்கிறாங்க. இது எல்லாமே நோட் ரேட் ஜோனா இருக்கு. 2050 இருக்கு. இது நோட் ரேட் ஜோன். இதை மறந்துடுங்க. இங்க 20 கிட்ட வந்தாதான் நம்ம எடுக்கணும். 200 இருக்கான், அப்போ எடுக்க மாட்டோம். விட்டுருங்க. 5 மினிட்ஸ் ஸ்டாக்ஸ்ல பார்க்கவே கூடாது. அப்போ எடுக்கக்கூடாது. 1800 ப்ராஃபிட்டா உடனே ஓடி வந்துடும்.
கன்சர்வேட்டிவ் ட்ரேடிங்கிறப்போ ஸோ நீங்க எண்ட் ஆஃப் த டே வரைக்கும் வெயிட் பண்ணலாம்ல சார்?
அது கன்சர்வேட்டிவ் ட்ரேடே கிடையாது. ப்ராப்ளம் So Bank Nifty, as we expected, no, it is taking resistance at hourly 200, but I will wait for my fair price. I will wait for 5 minutes 20 SM, and then I will take a trade. Then I will go for a short. If 5 minutes 20 refuse to act as a resistance, then I will plan for a long above 50 SM. Online as well as offline participants, I will ask a question. Let's say you are working in some private company or any government organization. Is it possible to create wealth? நீங்க பிரைவேட் கம்பெனில ஒர்க் பண்றீங்க, யூ ஆர் கெட்டிங் மந்த்லி சேலரி. வெல்த் கிரியேட் பண்ண முடியுமா? பணக்காரன் ஆக முடியுமா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ?
நோ சார், நோ. 20 வருஷமா நான் வேலை பார்க்குறேன்.
ஒன்றும் இல்லை, அப்படி இப்படி இல்லை. ட்ரேட் எடுக்கும்போது தான் அவனுக்கு கால் பண்றான். நீங்களும் நாளைக்கு ட்ரேட் எடுக்கும்போது ஏதாவது கால் வந்ததுன்னா கட் பண்ணி விட்டுருங்க. வெல் சார், உங்களை மாதிரி இருந்துட்டா கவலையே இல்லை. வைஃபை அதான் ஃபிளைட் மோட்லயே போட்டாரு. அதுக்கும் மீறி கால் வந்ததுன்னா போனை போட்டு தூக்கி எரிஞ்சிருவாரு.
பட் 5 மினிட்ஸ் கண்டினியூஸா 20 வந்து ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் கொடுத்துச்சுன்னா கீழே இருக்கு.
5 minutes 20 ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ். இப்போதைக்கு புல் கேண்டில், ஸோ பிரச்சனை இல்லை. So very strong bull candle at 20 SMA, so I will not plan for a short. Maybe if I get a bear candle, I will go for a short with less quantity. நீங்க கேட்டீங்கல்ல ஒரு கொஸ்டின், அது இப்போ ஹவர்லில வருது. பேங்க் நிஃப்டில வருதா, நிஃப்டிலையும் வருதா? நிஃப்டில இன்னும் வரல, பட் பேங்க் நிஃப்டில வருது. வருது, பாத்துக்கோங்க, நான் சொல்றேன். வேல் சார் களத்துல இறங்கிட்டாரு. அப்படி சைலண்டா கேட்டுக்கிட்டே இருந்தாரு. போடுறா ஆடுற. ஆ, சரி 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 சரி. வெல் சார், நீங்க நான் வெள்ளியங்கிரி கூட்டிட்டே போக மாட்டீங்க ஏமாத்திட்டு.
நைட்டு ஃபுல்லா நான் திங்க் பண்றேன். இவருக்கு எப்படி தெரியும் நம்ம லாஸ்ட் இயர் போனது வருஷம் போகலன்றது எப்படி தெரியுன்றது நான் திங்க் பண்றேன். நீங்க வந்தீங்களா இல்ல யாராவது
மைண்ட் ரீட் பண்ணுவாங்க சார்.
சொல்றேன் நேற்று மைண்ட் ரீட் பண்ணல.
சார் நினைக்கிறேன் தெரியும் சார்.
நான் வெள்ளிங்கிரி போனது ஒரு ப்ராப்பர்
நீங்க காலைல ட்ரேட் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். அதனாலதான் நான் வந்து எட்டி பார்த்தேன். உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் மட்டும் தான் எட்டி பார்த்தேன் தெரியுமா. காலைல ட்ரேட் எடுத்திருந்தீங்க வந்து நான் க்ளோஸ் பண்ண சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணீங்க.
நான் அது பி எடுத்துட்டேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். அது கீழே போகும்போது கட் பண்ண சீக்கிரம் நான் கட் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
தப்பான ட்ரேடுன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். ஆனாலும் நீங்க எடுத்துட்டு டக்குன்னு ஓடி வர்றீங்க.
லாஸ் வந்து ரெக்கவரி பண்ணோம் சார். 10,000 ரூபாய் லாஸ் வந்து நேற்று வாங்கி வச்சேன்.
என்ன பண்ண போறாங்க மார்க்கெட் கிட்ட? அதுக்கப்புறம் கிடைக்கிறதுக்கே எடுத்துக்கலாம். நேற்று நீங்க எடுக்கணும்.
Okay, so it's time to focus on the trade. Let's not get distracted. Well, sir, we will talk later.
Okay.
சார் வேற தெரிஞ்சோ தெரியாமலோ கடைசி பால்னு வேற சொல்லிட்டாரு. இப்ப அதுவே என் மைண்ட்ல ஓடி ஒவ்வொரு ட்ரேட் எடுக்கும்போது காதுக்குள்ள எதிரொலிக்குது அப்படியே.
அடிக்கலாம்.
So as of now, we are in a drawdown. We started with 10 lakh capital and right now we are in a loss of close to 34,000. Charger correct. We've taken 20 lots put option. Average is 342. Will add up slowly. நம்ம now my average is 350. Sitting in this trade. So average I have lost around போகல, அதாவது 50 பாயிண்ட் கூட கொடுக்கல. அப்போ the trend will not be smooth. மூணாவது
20 support line.
Stop loss and gain extremely fast.
Stop loss. Secret number 2 is the stop loss and the false share gaps.
are closer to each other. After a lot of consolidation, there is a downtrending market. And so now look at the moving averages in any time frame. But for example, I will show you the hourly chart. Okay, the 2050 candles are getting energy from 200, they will go up. Again, they will get energy and they come down. Again, they get energy and then they go up. Again, they get energy and then they will decide மேல போலாமா கீழ போலாமான்னு அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் they will decide. If you look at any historical time frame, this is what happens. Okay, so look at this area. They get energy, they come down. They get energy, they go up. They get energy, they come down. And again, they get energy and then they are not able to go up, but they get energy and then they come down. Energy up, energy down. So when you can, so now I will ask you a question. When you will know candles 2050 are going to take energy from 200, when they are crossing above. When the 2050 are above 200, the moment 20 crosses 50 SMA, you can understand 2050 lost energy. They are going to take energy from 200. At the same time, when the 2050 are below 200 SMA, the moment 20 crosses 50 SMA, you can understand 2050 are going to get energy from 200. அப்போ மேல போகுது. இதுதான் bottom fishing. இதுதான் reversal trade. Clear? சார் எப்படி கவுண்டர் ட்ரேட் எடுக்கிறது? 200 கீழ இருந்தாலே டவுன் ட்ரெண்ட் தான். நீங்க இப்போ கவுண்டர் இங்க நான் பை பண்றேன்னா அது கவுண்டர் ட்ரேட். கரெக்ட்? So I'm taking a long position here, then it means counter trade. அவ்வளவுதான். So when the 2050 200 when the 2050 are above 200, it is a uptrend. But I'm taking a short there. அதுதான் counter trade. அதுதான் reversal trade. Clear? This is applicable to all the time frames. Even you can check daily chart. So they get energy and then they go up. Again, they get energy and then they go up. Again, they are almost closer only. This is a okay distance. So look at this. Energy down, energy up. Clear? So any stock, it happens. Let me take UBL. Energy downtrend. அப்போ கேப் டவுன் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன ரீசன்? ஆல்ரெடி இட்ஸ் இண்டிகேட்டிங் யூ, ரைட்? அவங்க ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா எனர்ஜி எடுத்துட்டு வராங்க. அப்போ எவ்வளவு பவர் இருக்கும்? ஜிம்முக்கு போயிட்டு வந்தோன்னா அப்படி ஒரு ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா ஒரு எனர்ஜி இருக்கும். அப்படி எவனையாவது அடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு போல இருக்கும்ல. ஸோ அது மாதிரி தான். ஸோ ஃப்ரெஷ் எனர்ஜி. ஸோ ஹியர் ஆல்சோ a fresh energy. Now why UBL is coming down? Crossover. Energy illa. So they are coming down towards 200 to get energy. அவ்வளவுதான். So this is the cyclical process. Now check Nifty. Here they are getting energy, but 50 க்கு மேல உட்கார்ந்துட்டான். அப்ப என்ன அர்த்தம்? 20, 50, 200 is broken on the upside. அப்போ என்ன அர்த்தம்னா all the three candidates gave support. புரியுதா? அப்படிதான் எடுத்துக்கணும். Here the job of 20 is to provide resistance. Here the job of 50 is to provide resistance. But they are broken and they now are acting as a support. Candles திடீர்னுலாம் குதிச்சு மேல ஓடி போயிடாது. நம்ம அதை எப்படி அசியூம் பண்ணிக்கணும்னா these three people gave support. 20, 50 candles, 20, 50, 200 gave support. அப்படிதான் நம்ம அசியூம் பண்ணிக்கணும். கிளியரா? So now Nifty is in uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend தான். கிராஸ் ஆகாத வரைக்கும் அப்ட்ரெண்ட் தான். கிராஸ் ஆனாதான் ரிவர்சல். டவுன் ட்ரெண்ட் இல்ல. டவுன் ட்ரெண்ட் எப்போ 200 கீழ இருந்தாதான். So online participants, I hope you are clear. Now check in 5 minutes chart. You will understand. You can try to understand how it's happening in 5 minutes chart. But in 5 minutes chart, noise will be there, obviously. கொஞ்சம் நாய்ஸ் இருக்க தான் செய்யும். அண்ட் ரொம்ப ப்ரிசைஸா நடக்காது. இந்த மாதிரி பர்ஃபெக்டா நடக்காது. ஈவன் திஸ் கேன் பி கன்சிடர்ட் ஆஸ் அ க்ளோசர் டு ஈச் அதர். ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ மார்ச் 1 ஏன் மேல போச்சுன்னு தெரியுதா? அப்போ மார்ச் 1 மேல போகும் இங்கேயே எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருச்சா? அப்போ மார்ச் 1 நான் வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? பார்த்த உடனே விட மாட்டேன். Clear? So this is the secret number 4. Everybody understood? Offline participants, online participants understood? How is it? அப்போ அதே 2050 தான், அதே CPR தான். நான் எவ்வளவு டைமென்ஷன்ஸ் காட்டுறேன் பாத்தீங்களா? So this is how you have to look at the market. So now as far as the crossover is not happening, still Bank Nifty will be in downtrend. அப்போ நான் வந்து Bank Niftyல நான் வந்து ஷார்ட் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் தான் பார்த்துட்டே இருக்கணும். அதனாலதான் நான் வந்து இங்க போகும்போதும் ஷார்ட் எடுத்தேன், இங்க போகும்போதும் ஷார்ட் எடுத்தேன். 2 தடவையும் எனக்கு ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் கொடுத்துருச்சு. Because the bears are also slowly losing the momentum. This is what I said in secret number 1. What is it? First time 20 is broken. Correct? Short term. End of downtrend. End of downtrend. If now already 20 SMA, the job of 20 SMA is to act as a resistance. So here 20 is providing resistance. So the job is done. But here 20 SMA failed to act as a resistance. 20 was broken. So this shows 20 has lost the energy. Okay. So இது வந்து எப்படின்னா வண்டியில பெட்ரோல்னா வண்டியை கீழே கவுத்தி போட்டு திருப்பி போட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் தூரம் பெட்ரோல் பங்க் வரைக்கும் ஓட்டுவோம்ல அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ 20க்கு எனர்ஜியே இல்லை. அந்த மிச்ச மீதி இருக்கிறத வலிச்சு எடுத்து கொஞ்சம் தூரம் கீழே போவோம், அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ மேபி இட் வில் கோ டவுன் a little bit. மேபி இட் வில் கோ டவுன். அதாவது நம்ம ஸ்லாங்ல சொன்னாதான் நம்ம ஆளுங்களுக்கு புரியும். சும்மா அப்படி ராயலா அப்படிலாம் பேசினாலும் புரியாது. Okay. So if 20 SMA is broken once again on the upside, then You are 200 SMA, sir. We are like 2050. So if 20 SMA is once again broken on the upside, there are higher chances bears will lose their control and bulls will emerge slowly. So now I am not interested to take any short position. Already rendu sirpadi vaangiyachi. So we will wait. ஆனா இப்ப போனானா மனசு தாங்காத, மனசெல்லாம் புண்ணாயிருமே. ஏன் வீக்லி S2 பாக்குறீங்க? நீங்க டே ட்ரேடர் தானே. டெய்லி S2 வரைக்கும் போவோம். But we will take long above 50 only. So I hope online participants understood. $395 போகாத வரைக்கும் சந்தோஷம். $395 போனாதான் எனக்கு வருத்தமா இருக்கும். Because now it is trading around 375 only. 395 400 போனாதான் வருத்தமா இருக்கும். போறானே பண்ணிப்ப 85. என்ன வேல் சார், இன்னைக்கு பிரியாணி போட்டுருவோமா? ஃப்ரைடே தூக்கத்துல எழுப்பி கொடுத்தாலும் சாப்பிடுவாங்க. நல்லா இல்லையா? உண்மை மென்டர்ஷிப்புக்கு நான் ஒரு சமையல்காரரை பிடி தந்துடுறேன். அப்படியா? சரி. அதாவது நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா, ரேட்டிங் நல்லா இருக்கு. இல்ல 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 மேம், சும்மா தான் நான் சொல்றேன். இல்ல அதாவது நான் ரேட்டிங் பார்த்து ஆர்டர் பண்றேன். பட் ரேட்டிங் நல்லா
முதல் சமைக்கிறவங்க சமைக்கிற மாதிரி.
ஓகே. இல்லதான் எவ்வளோ சார்?
சரி, last minute, sir.
எனக்கு யாஸ்மினா.
You asked me.
ஆமா ஆமா. இவ்வளோ ஸ்டாக்கா? அப்பா.
கம்மி கம்மியா கம்மி
டோட்டல் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் எவ்வளோ?
3 lakhs.
ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு.
இவாங்களே சார், நவமே தெரியும்.
எல்லாமே எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் வாங்கிருக்கு.
இங்க வாங்க தெரியாம தான் வந்து
எல்லாமே ஓரளவு நல்லா இருக்கு. முக்கால்வாசி நல்லா தான் இருக்கு. எக்ஸப்ட் 2-3 அதான் நீங்க வச்சுக்கணும், பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
இவ்வளவு ஸ்டாக் வச்சு கொடுங்க.
இல்லை வச்சுக்கோங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் மார்க்கெட் எப்படியும் மேலே போகும்போது அது எல்லாத்தையும் மொத்தமாக எக்ஸிட் ஆகிடும். மொத்தமாக எக்ஸிட் ஆகிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் சொன்ன மெத்தடை ஃபாலோ. இப்போ டோட்டல் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் வேல்யூ வந்து எவ்வளோ? 3.325. அதில் உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா அடிஷ்னலாக ஒரு 5-10K வந்தாலும் மொத்தமாக எக்ஸிட்.
எல்லாத்தையும் இருக்கலாம். சரி.
அந்த எப்போ கிளாஸ் வரும்னு தெரியாது, நீங்க எப்போ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்
ப்ராஃபிட் இருந்தா என்ன பண்றீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
என்ன பண்ணணும், BMW கார் வாங்கணும்.
வாங்கி கொடுத்துருவீங்களா?
முதல்ல பார்ப்போம், நல்ல கோடி சொன்னாங்க.
இப்போ ப்ராஃபிட் இருந்தா வாங்கி கொடுத்துருவீங்களா?
அந்த காசு கார் கொஞ்சம் வாங்கிக்கலாம்
ஆமா.
Nifty has become a favorable candidate. See. So what will be the target for Nifty?
India.
Daily CPR.
India.
So let's see if your badge is lucky. If your badge is lucky, then we can end in profits. உங்க கைராசியை பார்ப்போம். வேல் சார், உங்க முகராசியை பார்ப்போம்.
சூப்பர்.
அதான் நம்மளுக்கு ப்ராஃபிட்டா வர ஆரம்பிக்கல.
Another 20 lots. So let's assume my average is 340. So 390 will be 50 points, right? So finally the market came above 50. $400 will be my first target. Profit பெருசா இருக்கு. க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு சந்தோஷமாயிரலாமா? So we will follow the progress. So however, I am going to book half of the quantities at 50 points, close to 50 points. Okay.
Um,
50 points கொடுத்துட்டான். புக் பண்ணீங்களா சார்? நீங்க புக் பண்ணீங்களா? நீங்க வெளி சார் ஐயோ
புக் பண்ணுங்க அவர் பார்த்துட்டே இருக்காரு.
நீங்க 50
தேவையானதை புக் பண்ணுங்க.
நீங்க 50 wines புக் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? எத்தனை லாட் சார்?
வெளியே இந்த இது காலைல கஸ்டமர் இருந்து ராத்திரி
Anybody took a trade and booked profits? Online participants? Okay.
புக் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay.
ஒரு மாசம் உள்ள கழிச்சு சந்தோஷம் தெரியாது. போனா இது ஒரு சந்தோஷம்.
Again, I would say if profit is the primary objective, I can close right now. Correct? My average is 340. நான் 390 ல கூட டார்கெட் போட்டிருக்கலாம். என்னோட டார்கெட் ஹிட் ஆயிரும். If profit is the primary objective. Profit is not the primary objective. I wanted to show you how to add quantities. I want to show you how to reduce quantities.
almost 23.1.
Hmm. No, previous day low will not act as a resistance. Now the psychology will be 2050 S1 previous day low is giving support. We have booked 30 lots, 50 points. Next target is 431. Okay. Done. So still we are having 60 lots. So let's assume my average is 340. So 150 points is 490, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Let me place the target at 490. Sorry, 490. I have placed at 590.
என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் நான் பண்ணது மிட்காப் நிஃப்டில
நான் திரும்பவும் சொல்றேன், ப்ராஃபிட் தான் முக்கியம்னா now I can exit. Okay, so clear? Yesterday the only mistake we did was huge quantity. Even the stop loss 50 points was fine, but placing 100 lots in a range bound market like yesterday was the mistake.
இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் விஷயம் இங்க எங்கேயுமே நம்ம ஆவரேஜ் ஆர்டர் எடுக்கல. நம்ம போய் ஏறிட்டே இருக்க பின்னாடி
Correct.
அந்த பத்து
Look at our average, look at my fair price.
50 SM கிட்டே தான் நம்ம ஆவரேஜ் பண்ணுமே தவிர மேல போக எடுக்கல.
Should let's discuss about risk management practices. How long did it take to invent the aeroplane? I will give, before that, I would like to give some small intros. Like, how long did it take to invent the aeroplane between 1899 to 1905? So look at the number of years it took to invent an aeroplane, almost 6-7 years. And how long did it take to invent the computer? The first computer to invent, it took almost 6 years. You can take anything, whether it is a two-wheeler or four-wheeler, or whether it is a camera, or whether it is a Xerox machine, X-ray machine, anything it is, any inventions, it took years of hard work and trial and errors. So now we are enjoying the laptop, now we are enjoying the computer, now we are enjoying the flight travel, everything comfortably. Now, same way, it took me a lot of years to combine all the strategies together. I have backtested all the CPR strategies, whichever I have covered. I have backtested all the moving average strategies, whichever I have covered. And years of hard work finding out the relationship between CPR and moving average. Actually, this CPR I have learned from the Frank Ochoa book. You all know very well. And the moving averages I have learned from the Oliver Willis books and videos. Now, if you read Secret of Pivot Boss book, I hope he would have not talked about the multi-time frame analysis. Now we are using daily CPR, weekly CPR, monthly CPR, but anywhere he did not talk about monthly CPR and weekly CPR. Our pesaville. Now, Oliver Willis was using 20 and 200 SMA only. If you check any Oliver Willis videos, it's available in YouTube. He will be using only 20 and 200. I used 50 together, which was basically used by Ashwani Gujral. So this 50 SMA, 20, 50 and 200 was used by Ashwani Gujral. It is there in his books. So after reading Ashwani Gujral books, I used this 20, 50 together, 200 together. And also Ashwani Gujral did not talk about multi-time frame analysis. So Frank Ochoa books also did not talk about multi-time frame analysis. Oliver Willis videos also did not talk about multi-time frame analysis. And at the same time, Ashwani Gujral books also did not talk about multi-time frame analysis. Okay, so I have applied it in different time frames to figure out the trades which will give us the maximum profit. So this aggressive swing trade, conservative swing trade, day trading, everything, it really took me. I started to learn technical analysis from 2017. Though I am into markets from 2014 till 2014 to 2017, I have been simply trading in penny stocks without any knowledge. I used to buy penny stocks, 10, 20 shares, 30, 40 shares, 50 shares. 2 ரூபா 3 ரூபா ஷேர்லாம் 100 வாங்குறது. So I used to buy and sell penny stocks during my college days. And 2017 is the year when I started to take trading seriously and I started to attend a lot of workshops. And then I started to learn about the CPR moving averages in 2018. So 2018 la irundhu ipo varaikku almost 6-7 years. So 6-7 years I have been using this. I have been backtesting this. I have been applying it in live markets. I have been taking a lot of trial and error trades. So I have 2 notebooks of handwritten notes. 2 notebooks. So அந்த அளவுக்கு ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் போட்டு இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு சிம்பிளா பிரசன்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன். Clear? So how we are enjoying our laptop, how we are enjoying our flight travel, how we are enjoying a mobile, everything it took years of hard work, trial and errors to invent. So adhe madri all the strategies whichever I have covered in this live market, it took years of hard work. Now the successful secret is going to be yours. I don't think you will need any other better strategy than this. Do you think இது செட் ஆகாத மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு செகண்டாவது உங்களுக்கு தோணுச்சா?
No, sir.
Online participants, did you feel like this will not work at least once? Did you think like that? Yes or no? So I don't think you will not need any other better strategy apart from this. So now you have to put your hard work. You have to backtest a lot of charts to gain the confidence. You have to take some live trades to gain the confidence. Only then you can take trading seriously. Now, in general, why traders lose money? There are a lot of reasons. They are not learning properly. They are not attending workshops. No, they are taking a lot of huge position sizing. There are a lot of reasons. General reasons are there. But technically, why a trader is losing money? So the first technical reason is a trader doesn't know the trend. Now let's assume you know the trend is bullish. Then blindly you will buy a call option. Now let's say you know the trend is bearish. Then blindly you will buy a put option. So you are taking a call option, the market is hitting your stop loss or the market is reversing. You are taking a put option, the market is reversing. So why does it happens? Because you don't know the trend. So the trade goes against you. Now let's say you know the trend. Let's say you know the market is going to be bullish, the market is going to be bearish, but still you are losing your money in the markets. Why? because of poor entry and exit. You know the market is bullish, but you will be buying at an expensive price. By the time the market comes to the fair price, you will be in a bigger loss. Yes or no? This is what happening for everybody. So far, you would have been experiencing this in live market. So now you know the fair price. You have to buy at the 20 and 50 SMA. Now, in fact, today we took a trade and my average price was 337 or 339. 337. So my average price was here closer to the 20 and 50 SMA. So here, when look at all the arrow marks, those are my buy orders. So all the buy orders were exactly at 20 and 50 SMA because the 20-50 area is the fair price. இதுதான் நான் ரிஸ்க் எடுக்கிறேன். அதுக்கு தான் நான் உங்களை டே ட்ரேடிங்கே பண்ணாதீங்கன்னு சொல்றேன். நீங்களும் ஒரு 6 வருஷம் அந்த மாதிரி இருந்தீங்கன்னா நீங்களும் ரிஸ்க் எடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருவீங்க. பிகாஸ் உங்களுக்கு தெரிய ஆரம்பிச்சிடும். இது வந்து எப்படின்னா, எப்படி சார் நீங்க ஒத்த கையில வண்டி ஓட்டுறீங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. அவ்வளவுதான். So that's the point. So even though you know the trend, let's say you have bought a call option at this point. Just imagine someone has bought a call option around 400, 420, 430 levels. So that's where most of the traders makes the mistake. Even though you know the trend, you will be losing the money because you are buying at an expensive price. So even after knowing the trend, if you are losing money, then it is mainly because of poor entry and exit. So make sure your entry is precise. Now let's say your entry and exit is perfect. Now let's say you know the trend. Now let's say you know the entries and exits, but still you are losing money. Why? Still you are losing money because you are trading against the overall market sentiment. Now what is overall market sentiment? Taking a counter position. Now today I took a very early trade. Okay, again that is a risky trade. So make sure you are taking a long position when the market is bullish, when the market is above daily CPR, when the market is above 2050, focus on long only. Wait for the candle to break 2050 and then you plan for a short. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to tell is you have to take a long position only when the candles are above. If the candles are above daily CPR and above 2050, then it is a high probable long position for you, like this. Or like March 1st. You can check March 1st. So when the candles are above 2050, above daily CPR, vice versa for aggressive swing trade, vice versa for conservative swing trade, then it is a high probable long position for you. And let's say that you are taking a short position below daily CPR, below 2050, that is the high probable short position for you. If you are taking a counter position, now let's say you are taking a long position below daily CPR. Now Tuesday we took a long position, right? Tuesday we took a long position here. Inside daily CPR, inside 2050, and still we made 1 lakh rupees in that trade, but I did not exit. So taking a counter position is always risky. Make sure you avoid that or trade with less quantity. That's what I have said. Whenever you are taking a low probable trade, you have to avoid or just trade with less quantity so that that loss will not disturb you. So that's what I have said. Don't trade against the market sentiment. Now, even today, the market was below daily CPR, but we have to take a trade above 2050 only. Above 2050 only, you have to punch the buy order. But I took a trade inside 2050. That's what Wales sir was asking. Why did you take a trade inside 2050? I understand the risk. I am taking that risk because this is the last over. Okay. So last overly நான் டொக்கு வச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன்னா டீம் தோத்துரும். So I want this team to be positive. அப்பாடா நம்ம பேட்ச்லயும் ஏதோ ஒரு ப்ராஃபிட் பண்ணிட்டோம். So in fact we would have made 1% if I have closed all the position at 490. But I was holding that. அதுவுமே நான் எதுக்காக வச்சிருந்தேன்னா உங்களுக்கு காட்டுறதுக்காக தான். இங்க பாருப்பா டெய்லி சிபிஆர் வரைக்கும் போயிருச்சு, நம்ம டார்கெட் ஹிட் ஆயிருச்சு, நம்ம டார்கெட் நடக்கும், டெய்லி சிபிஆர் வரைக்கும் போகும், உங்களுக்கு ஒரு கான்பிடன்ஸை விதைக்கிறதுக்காக தான் 30 லாட் நான் வச்சிருந்தேன். இல்லைன்னா ஒரு கிளிக் பண்ணி எக்ஸிட் ஆகுறதுக்கு எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸி. பாத்தீங்களா நம்ம ப்ராஃபிட்ல க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம், திஸ் இஸ் சிபிஆர் அப்படின்னு சொல்றது ஈஸி. ஐ வாண்டட் டு ஷோ நம்ம எவ்வளவு கன்விக்ஷன் வச்சிருக்கிறோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால. மேபி ஐ குட் ஹவ் க்ளோஸ்ட் அட் தி பையிங் பிரைஸ் இட் செல்ஃப், பட் இட் டுக் 50 points away from us. நம்ம கிட்ட இருந்து 50 பாயிண்ட் பிடிக்கிட்டு போயிடுச்சு, பரவாயில்ல, பட் I should have cut at the buying price. Okay, that again I missed. So no issues. We are on the positive note. So this is what I am trying to tell in this presentation, in this point. Don't trade against the overall market situation. You just avoid, whenever you are trying to trade against the overall market sentiment, you try to avoid that or trade with less quantities as possible. Now everything is perfect. Now let's say you are doing everything perfectly. You know the trend, your entry and exit is perfect. Now let's say you are not trading against the market sentiments. Now let's say you are focusing only on high probable trades, but still you are losing money because emotional influence. The first point is emotional influence. ஏன் emotion influence ஆகுது? ஏன்னா நீங்க குவாண்டிட்டி அதிகமா போடுறீங்க. கரெக்டா? So even after everything you are losing money. Why? Because instead of taking a few lots, you are taking huge lots. Instead of taking less quantity, you are taking a huge quantity. So you are unable to look at your MTM. And so when you look at your MTM, you are afraid, you are scared. Otherwise, you are thinking that the market will reverse and you are sitting for a very long time for your capital to wipe out. You are thinking, no, the market will come up. இந்த இப்போ வந்துடும், அப்போ வந்துடும், அந்த வந்துடும், இந்த வந்துடும் அப்படின்ட்டு நமக்கு நாமே ஆறுதல் சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம பாட்டுக்கு உட்காந்து காசை லாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். So even after everything is perfect, if you are losing money, it's mainly due to your emotion and influence. And your emotion is influenced when you are trading with huge quantity. ஏன் ஒரு லாட் வச்சு பண்ணா என்ன ஆகிற போகுது? ஒரு லாட் வச்சு பண்ணா 100 பாயிண்ட் லாஸ் ஆனா கூட எனக்கு 1500 ரூபாய் தானே, அது பெரிய லாஸ் இல்லையே. So this is how you have to think. ஓகேவா? இன்னைக்கு வந்து நிறைய குவான்டிட்டி வச்சு ட்ரேட் பண்ற எல்லாருமே ஒரு காலத்துல ஒரு லாட் வச்சு ஆரம்பிச்சவங்க தான். நானுமே ஒரு காலத்துல ஒரு லாட் வச்சு தான் வண்டி ஓட்டிட்டு இருந்தேன். So now we are able to place 100 lots. Now if I have made 1 lakh rupee in the morning, then I used to place 200 lots in the afternoon. So in that case, so when I am taking a first trade, I am risking my capital. I am risking 1% on my capital. Now the market has rewarded me 1% on my capital. Now I am ready to risk my profit as well as my capital. So I used to take double the quantity, 200 lots, 300 lots. So when I used to take 200 lots, when I used to take 300 lots, when I am profitable in the morning itself. Clear? So this is the last secret, that position sizing. You should know when you should increase the position and you should know when you should decrease the position. அது தெரிஞ்சிருச்சுனா you can survive in this market. So this is the major reason which I personally feel traders lose money. Now if you search in Google why traders lose money, there will be hundreds of points. Those are general pointers, but I feel this is the real reason of a trader. Now this is one particular slide which I wanted to show you. Now if you look at this particular slide, all the sectors are negative except IT. Okay, financial services is negative, energy sector is negative, automobile sector is negative, construction sector, FMCG, chemical, all the sector is negative except IT. Now you should not take any long position in IT, even though if there is a trade opportunity. Why? ஏன்னா அங்க இருக்கிற கொஞ்ச நெஞ்ச பையர்ஸ் கூட பயந்துருவான், ஐயோ மார்க்கெட்டே விழுதே அப்படின்ட்டு என்ன பண்ணிடுவான். கிளியரா? So people will be afraid. Investors as well as the traders in IT companies, in IT sector, they will be scared and anytime they will run away from buying. So whenever you are taking a trade in particular sector, okay, let's say you are taking a trade in Cipla, check whether all the sectors are negative. Check pharma sector is negative. Pharma sector chartum பார்க்கிறது நல்லதுதான், தப்பு கிடையாது. So let's say you are taking a trade in Infosys. You can check IT sector chart also. No problem. And if all the sector is negative, go with the flow. If all the sector is positive, then go with the flow. If not, try to avoid. Illana, தேவையில்லாம stop loss அடிச்சிட்டே இருக்கும். Because now this week the market was negative. All the sectors were negative. Now slowly the market is also coming up, and all the sectors also will try to come up. அப்ப என்ன ஆகும், இந்த மாதிரி டைம்ல நம்ம வந்து ஏதாவது ட்ரேட் எடுத்தோம்னா our stop loss will hit frequently. So when the overall trend is bullish, you will be smoothly profitable because you also will be focusing on long position. When the overall trend is bearish, you will be going with the flow, you will be taking a short position, you will be profitable. But when the market is in between, suddenly falling without any proper news or based on any technical reason, the market is falling and then it is reversing. So in the மாதிரி situationல தான் swing trading கொஞ்சம் tough இருந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். So you have to check this factor also. Now this is what I wanted to talk about, risk and money management. You have to start with a capital of 1 lakh. Now maybe you can consider it as whichever capital you want, you can consider it. I have taken as a standard capital. Now some people will be having only 50,000 capital, some people will be having only 10,000 capital. But please remember, if you are having less than 1 lakh capital, it is difficult to follow risk management practices. Okay. So in that case, you have to assume I should not lose more than 1,000 per day, like that. Like that, some figures you have to assume if your capital is less than 1 lakh. Now let's say your capital is 1 lakh rupee. You have to start with 1 lakh rupee, divide into 4 parts. Okay. So you have to deploy only 25% of your capital initially in your learning phase. Now that learning phase is the next 6 months. So the first 3 months you have to do only conservative swing trade. The next 3 months you have to do only aggressive swing trade. This first 3 months, when you are doing conservative swing trade, you should be profitable at the end of the 3 months.
Really?
Yes, really, absolutely. You should be profitable at the end of the 3 months. Otherwise, you have to repeat the same again 3 months. இல்லனா நான் பாஸ் போட மாட்டேன். So
yesterday I took 2-3 lots. Sun Pharma, Cipla, LP. Today
for now I will give you another idea. Okay. Generally what happens, no, people will lose money in the market and then only they will realize that you cannot fight with the market. You have to learn everything. Now everybody would have lost few lakhs in the market. Correct? Loss பண்ணாம நம்ம வந்திருக்க மாட்டோம். And even now we may not be consistently profitable. Even now we will be making profits, we will be making losses. So we will be in a break even, or at the end we will be in a little profit, or at the end we will be in a little loss. Now you are new to my strategy. It's like you are new to my strategy. Now we are in Chennai, the climate is hot. If we are going to Kashmir, climate ஒத்துக்குமா இதே மாதிரி t-shirt சட்டெல்லாம் போட்டு உட்கார முடியுமா? No. Now let's say we are bringing Kashmir people here. Will they bear this hot climate? No. So same way, you are new to my strategy. ஏதோ ஒரு நாள் 2 நாள் காஷ்மீருக்கு ஹனிமூன் போயிட்டு வரலாம், இல்ல சும்மா ட்ரிப்புக்கு போயிட்டு வரலாம். ஆனா வாழ்நாள் ஃபுல்லா அங்கேயே இருக்கணும்னா கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகும் அடாப்ட் ஆகிறதுக்கு. அதே மாதிரி தான். So you are new to my strategy. You would have understood all the strategy in this 5 days. But please remember, from next week you are alone. Okay, I am not going to give running commentary in live market. Nobody is going to discuss. So you have to adapt to my strategy. It will take time. Even when you are doing live trade, you have to lose some money, and only then your entries will become perfect in my strategy. So what you can do is, per month, you should not lose more than 10,000 per month. You should not lose more than 10,000. So in 1 year, you should not lose more than 1,20,000. Clear? So per week, you should not lose more than 2,500. This is the risk management practices which I will advise anyone. லாஸ் பண்ணாதான் கத்துக்க முடியும், லாஸ் பண்ணாம கத்துக்கவே முடியாது. அந்த லாஸ நான் தான் தீர்மானிக்கணும். கிளியர்? இப்போ எனக்கு அடிச்சா வலிக்கும், ஆனா எவ்வளவு அடியை நான் தாங்கிப்பேன் அதை நான் தான் முடிவு பண்ணி. என்னால வெயிட் தூக்க முடியும், ஆனா எவ்வளவு வெயிட் என்னால தூக்க முடியும் அதை நான் தான் தீர்மானிக்கும். So same way I have to lose money to the market and then only I can learn. So I have to decide the losing money. So I am deciding per week I should not lose more than 2,500. Per month I should not lose 10,000. So online participants, maybe we will break for a 10 minutes tea break. We will resume in another 10 minutes. Capital base பண்ணி பண்ணலாம். நீங்க learning phaseல இருக்கு. Person fall. What do you think? Which basket there are higher chances of falling in which basket?
First one.
No, let's say basket number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Which is the higher chances that the ball will be thrown into the basket? Which is easy actually. Assume yourself. Let's assume you are there instead of that boy. சரி, நான் இப்படி கேக்குறேன். இப்ப குப்பத்தொட்டி அங்க இருக்கு, ஒரு வேஸ்ட தூக்கி போடணும். வேல் சார் ஈஸியா போடுவாரா இல்ல நீங்க போடுவீங்களா? ஏன்? அதே மாதிரிதான். அப்ப பக்கத்துல எந்த பாஸ்கெட் இருக்கு? சிம்பிள். சோ அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரோல எந்த பாஸ்கெட் இருக்கு? 1. And this 2, 3, 4 are in the next row. And then final row is 5th. நான் ஏன் இந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்டேன் அப்படின்னா, choose which strategy is easy for you. இங்க எந்த பாஸ்கெட்ல தூக்கி போடுறது ஈஸி? ஃப்ரண்ட்ல இருக்கிற பாஸ்கெட்ல தான் தூக்கி போடுறது ஈஸி. அதே மாதிரி always choose a trade which is easy, which has a high probable setup, which you have mastered the most. Don't take any stunts in the market. Don't take any risky trades. Don't take any low probable trades. Always focus on the high probable setup. Only then your confidence will build, your capital will build. Okay, your body will be secreting happy hormones. அந்த சந்தோஷத்திலே என்ன பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருவீங்க? எல்லாமே நல்லா பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருவீங்க. மார்னிங் சந்தோஷமா இருந்தா அந்த நாளே சந்தோஷமா இருக்கும். பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? மார்னிங்கே கடுப்பாயிட்டோம்னா அந்த நாள் ஃபுல்லாவே கடுன்னு சிடுன்னு இருப்போம். அதே மாதிரிதான் இன் ட்ரேடிங். இஃப் யூ ஆர் ஹாப்பி எவ்ரி டே, இஃப் யூ ஆர் மேக்கிங் ப்ராஃபிட் எவ்ரி டே, யூ வில் பி happy for the entire week. You will be happy for the entire month. So focus on the high probable setup which is easy for you. நான் பண்றேன் அப்படின்றதுக்காக நீங்களும் டே ட்ரேடிங் பண்ணாதீங்க. வராது, கஷ்டம். சும்மா 1 லாட் வச்சு பண்ணுவோம், 2 லாட் வச்சு பண்ணுவோம்லாம் வேணாம். It will lead to disaster. So everything we have discussed, we did not discuss about Dow theory because it is already included in CPR. Okay, so in CPR we are focusing on, madam ungalukkaga dhaan idu quick or glance gettingle. So daily chart, these are the 3 settings which we are focusing. Daily chart with monthly CPR, hourly chart with weekly CPR, 5 minutes chart with daily CPR, and above monthly CPR the trend is going to be a bullish trend. It is going to be a high probable trade. And at the same time, if the candles are above weekly CPR, above weekly CPR, then that is also a high probable trade. And if the prices are going above CPR every time, above daily CPR in 5 minutes chart, this is 5 minutes chart, prices are above daily CPR, then it is these are the high probable trades. See, The prices are above monthly CPR, prices are above weekly CPR, prices are above daily CPR. So this is called as a high probable trade. And then how you will reconfirm the trend using the 3 moving averages. So whenever this 20 and 50 are providing supports, that particular time frame will be bullish. Clear? So this is a general example. I have attached a hourly chart as an example, but this is applicable in all the time frames. You know that very well. So if 20 and 50 are, again, you can see this 2050 is getting energy from the 200, and then look at the trend. Clear? So whenever the candles are above 2050, the trend is bullish. Whenever the candles are taking support at 20, the trend is bullish. If 20 and 50 is broken, what I said, the market should come towards 200. Inga yen varla, yena crossover nadakala. Please understand. Sir, நீங்க கீழ வரும்னு சொன்னீங்க, நான் ஷார்ட் போனேன், அவன் கீழே வரல அப்படின்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. Crossover should happen. Here 2050 failed to act as a support. Now 2050 should act as a resistance, right? But 2050 is not acting as a resistance. Once again, they started to provide support. That's the reason for the trend extension. The trend is continuing. And again, ITC, same example. Here, the candles are getting candles 2050. All the 3 people are getting energy from 200. 200 is the powerhouse. So the market is going up. Now here 2050 is broken. But once again, 2050 started to provide support. Here also, 50 is providing support. Entry above 20. 50 is providing support. But your entry is above 50. So this is applicable in all the time frame. Right? Idum paathuttoma? Now, Adani Enterprises, just a trending example. Now, whenever the moving averages are flat and zigzag like this, will you take a trade? Look at the structure. 20 and 50 are not facing upside. 20 and 50 are not facing downside. So whenever you see a moving average like this, simply avoid. And look at the number of spikes. Idudhaan na sonne. Stop loss hunting, institutional trap. Therida, unnecessary spikes. Clear? So all these kind of spikes in the bear candle பாருங்க, எத்தனை பேர் ஷார்ட் போயிருப்பாங்க. ஆஹா, பெரிய சைஸ் பேர் கேண்டில் புட்டு எடுத்துற வேண்டியதான் அப்படின்னு எடுத்துருவாங்க. கான்செப்டே தெரியாதவங்க எடுக்க தானே செய்வாங்க. புதுசா வரவங்களுக்கு கேண்டில் சைஸை பார்த்து தானே எடுப்பாங்க. So it will lead to a disaster. So you should know, you should avoid taking any trade whenever the 20 and 50 are not having a proper structure. Yes, DNA pattern, flat, zigzag. ஞாபகம் வச்சா சந்தோஷம். Again, Jubilant Foodworks. Will you take a trade in Jubilant Foodworks? Why? 20-50 are zigzag. So don't take any trade opportunity. And again, look at the stop loss hunting. When this resistance was broken, everybody would have gone for a long position. அப்படியே இறக்கிட்டானா? So this is what institutional trap is, stop loss hunting, false breakout, etc., etc., etc. So everything happens whenever the 20-50 are flat. Again, another example, Colgate. Colgate is also zigzag. After that, if it is turning, then it's fine. After that, if it is turning, then it's good. Now here 20-50 started to rise. Right? Repeated crossover should not happen. Repeated crossover should not happen. That is very, very important. Okay, so this also we saw. And this is a downtrending example. Ultratech Cements going down. Clear? Sun TV going down. So again, here also the candles are getting energy from the candles 20-50 are getting energy from the 200 and then a good fall. And again, here also Sun TV candles are getting 2050 are getting energy from 200 and then a good fall. Here also. Can you figure this out? Clear? 2050 failed to act as a support and now 2050 are acting as a resistance. So here 2050 got energy from 200, they went up. Now the energy is exhausted. Now they came down towards 200. Now after getting energy, they are deciding to take the prices down. Right? So again, RBL Bank. Clear? It is getting energy from 200 and then a downtrend. Now 2050 is broken. Hereafter, if 2050 is acting as a support, then it will go towards 200. So this is what I was talking about. So whenever all the three moving averages are closer to each other, we can take a trade. That is called as tight picture. What is tight picture? 20, 50, 200 candles are closer to each other. It is called as tight picture. She will come, you just submit the cups. So candles 20, 50 are closer to each other. That is called as tight picture. And whenever the 20, 50 crossover happens, here 20 is above 50. So here 20 is below 50. So this is called as white picture. 20, 50 are away from 200. Energy is gone. 20, 50 lost energy. So already we have discussed this. Okay, whenever all the three moving averages are closer to each other, we call it as a tight picture. Whenever 20, 50, they are not providing support. They are not providing support and they are providing resistance is called as a white picture. So this will be there in the quiz. Okay, don't forget. What is a tight picture? What is a white picture? So don't get confused. So again, this is for uptrend and this is for downtrend. So this is how a downtrending market will be looking like. And this is how a uptrending market will be looking like. Clear? And some example. So here L&T is getting narrow and it is getting energy. And then it is going up. There is a white picture. Now here, this is what important. 20, 50 are acting as a resistance. So they should come towards 200. But suddenly 20, 50 started to provide support. Then immediately you have to change your stand. Now you have to start supporting the bulls. Okay. Now again there is a white picture. Now the candles are coming towards the 200. Now again the market is coming down a little bit. Again a small white picture. And now the candles are coming towards the 2050. Clear? So this is a cyclical process and this happens in all the instruments. This is one example for Pidilite. There is all the three moving averages are narrow. And then 2050 is broken on the upside. Then it is called as a white picture. Now once again the candle slowly came towards the 200. Again coming down, again going up, and then a strong uptrend. Clear? This is a cyclical process. This is what happens. But every time the move will not be smooth. Sometimes there will be a zigzag structure also. So give more time for the candles in that case, and then you plan your trade. So high probable trade, low probable trade, already we have discussed. Okay. This also I have discussed. This 2%, 10% will not suit if you are having a small capital. But in general, this is how we follow our risk management. We will not lose more than 2% in a single day. And the 2% நான் ரொம்ப காஷியஸ் 1% மேல லாஸ் ஆகாது. இப்போ இந்த நேத்து முந்தா நாள் கூட நீங்க பார்த்திருப்பீங்க 50,000 தான் லாஸ், அவ்வளவுதான். அதோட ஸ்டாப் as possible. அந்த மீனும் ஈவன் if you are having any queries, we will spend another 10 minutes. And please don't worry, if you are having any queries, you can ask me in WhatsApp anytime. I will reply. Answer. If you are not maintaining a trading journal, it is difficult for me, each and every one of you from the online participants, to maintain your own trading journal. Okay, it should contain your date and instrument. So the date is today, the date is 15th March. The instrument traded is Bank Nifty by quantity. So today I bought 100 lots. So what is my buying price? I bought around 340. My buying average is 340. Now what is the buying reason? 5 minutes candles are above 2050. So I'm expecting the candles to, so I should write the entry reason like this. 5 minutes candles are above 2050 SMA. I am expecting the candles to reach 200 SMA and daily CPR. So I took this entry. Now you have to enter the exit reason. So I have exited 100 lots and on an average I have captured 50 points and I have made around 1 lakh rupee profit. And the exit reason, I booked partial profits at 50 points. I booked partial profits at 100 points, at 150 points. Finally, I was holding 30 lots and that 30 lots gave me a loss of 50 points. At the end, I was in profit for that particular day. Now, what is the lesson learned for that particular day? The lesson learned for that particular day is the market did not give me the opportunity to accumulate near 50 SMA. Now, the second point, I should have booked all the quantities at 150 points profit or at least at 100 points profit. Okay. And what are the other lessons you learned? The market tested my patience, etc., etc. So whatever you felt that particular day, I was shivering, I was scared, I was no anything. I got a phone call, somebody distracted me, there is a power shutdown. Whatever reason you want, enter in the last column, lesson learned for that particular day. Now, when you maintain this every day, at the end of 30 days, maybe you will ask a query after 30 days. Maybe you will ask a query after 2 months. Maybe you will ask a query after 3-4 months. At that time, I won't remember you. Your trading journal only helps me to understand what type of character you are. You might be placing huge quantity. Then my next question will be why you are placing huge quantity. You might be losing a lot of money in day trade. Then I will advise you, sir, stop trading for intraday. Start focusing on swing trading for 3 months. I can advise you easily. Now, sometimes you will be losing money in swing trading. Then I can tell you, sir, please focus on conservative trade. Please stop trading for 3 months. Start focusing on short-term investing. Like this, I can give some valuable advice. I can understand where you are making mistakes. So if you are not maintaining a trading journal, it is difficult for me to understand. Should be with your, how do you feel? And even I have, as a bonus, I have taught you the short-term investing. Okay, it is easy for me to teach day trading alone and it is easy for me to run away, but I really care for you. That's why I have taught you aggressive as well as conservative swing trade. And that's why I have covered short-term investing as well. Are you satisfied? Do you feel this mentorship program is worth your money? April 15th. So once again, I will say for next 3 months, practice conservative swing trade. Once you are profitable in this 3 months, then for next to make money. All right. See, if you want to know the CPR basics, it is available already in my YouTube channel. Please go through that. All right. Submit your valuable feedbacks. Okay. I need everybody's genuine feedback. So I have submitted it can be done like this, or recorded videos are there, especially for people who cannot attend live session. Mentorship is a live program. It is for people who can attend the live session. Now there are a lot of government employees. There are a lot of private sector audit session. Strategies are same. Okay, strategies are same. So please, everybody, please submit your valuable feedbacks. Link is shared in the Telegram channel and link is shared in the chat box as well. In the mentorship, in this feedback, you can click on stock market trading. Okay, there will be it will ask some category, I think. Okay, once you click on them, it will ask a category. Under this category, you can select stock market trading classes. Under category, select stock market trading classes. Okay, and here you have to select our strategies are applicable for commodity trading, yes or no? Sathama sollam. And for derivatives trading, intraday trading, yes, that's all. And then you submit your details. That's all. All right, this is the only request I will ask from your side. Look at Sanjay Sinha message.